the bag.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We got 2 lives to go through. Y'all thank Glib for me going down this tummy rabbit hole because he said he ain't heard from him in a minute. And he mentioned something about Umar, and like I think 16 days ago, this live we about to listen to, he was roasting Umar for whatever Umar said about black men marrying white women or whatever the hell. And then he does one the other day about Umar talking about his funds are frozen. I'm gonna let y'all see the title for the other video. Based on the title, I don't know if he roasting Umar or not. I can't tell off the title. I think he is, but the title kind of is a cliffhanger. So we'll get there. Let's see. We're finna start off with this one.
Space Negro said, fuck them niggas. $10, sign me up again. Oh, that's all right. Space Negro's already there. He said $10, sign him up again. He said he'll sign up for a second one. That's when you know you're getting support. When somebody said they'll sign up for a second. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. Dr. Umar Johnson playing to his base, insecure black women. Let's listen.
$250,000 for a bunny hopping ass black man. You done lost your damn mind.
$250,000 for a bunny ass hopping black man. You done lost your mind. This is how easy it is to talk to black women. These are the same black women who wear those things. Gary Grant said it's been a minute. It's been a minute. A little keep up with the good work. It's been a little minute. I think he meant keep up with the good work. Listen to what he said. That's how he's starting up. And remember, I want y'all to understand, he posted this. He thought this is what he's posted after all the drama. This was the first thing he posted. And he labeled it, Dr. Umar Johnson clowns bunny hopping black men. Kobe Jones says, what's good, Tommy? Just listen to that. Just that logic alone. Clowns bunny hopping black men.
Damn Air Jordans. $250,000 for a bunny hopping ass black man. You done lost your damn mind. Did you see Michael Jordan's prenup with the white Cuban he married? If they ever get a divorce, he has to pay her $1 million for every year they were together.
He said the white Cuban that he married. Now, isn't this the same man that got a picture with that almost looking white woman that looked like a white woman? It's just all you niggas keep saying she's not white. I keep hearing you niggas tell me she's not white. She looked very white to me. But all you niggas are sitting there telling me how she's not white. She said she's not white. She looked real white to me. But he's saying that they have a prenup like this, which I don't think it's true. I don't think this is true, what he's saying. But even if they have a prenup that says every year I'm married to you, I'm owed $1 million, that's not bad. If you get a divorce, I give you $1 million for every year we were married. I think most men worth as much money as Michael Jordan is worth would say that is a great deal. Let me say something to you, you stupid motherfucker. Michael Jordan is in his 60s. In 20 years, Michael Jordan will probably be dead or close to it. And if I get a bitch to stay with me to the point where I'm pissing on myself and her, and all I owe her is $20 million, that's it. That's all I owe this bitch. $20 million. Somebody tell me if a nigga wouldn't think that's worth it. $20 million. You with me for 20 years, and at the end of 20 years, all I owe you is $20 million. That's it. 20 years of your pussy out in hand. Thank you, Gary. When you're a billionaire, $1 million is nothing. You stupid son of a bitch. But just to say that, and these black women are eating this stupid shit up. What? Oh my God. What? That's his deal? Oh my God, y'all. Oh, we should be more mad at Michael Jordan than ever. We shouldn't buy any Jordans. Y'all, let's all get together and not buy any Jordans, because how dare he sign a prenup with the woman that he decided to marry? We're together. That's what we doing? That's offensive to you black women. You black women hear this and you're thinking to yourself, oh, hell No, this some bullshit. This is crazy. We need to never wear Jordans again because Michael Jordan has a deal with the woman he married that if they get a divorce, she gets to get money. I don't like this shit. And again, y'all, he called her a white Cuban. He called this woman a white Cuban. This is the same man that runs around every day talking about where my German Africans at? Where my Swedish Africans at? He called everybody, including that bitch he was with. Now, let's not be harsh here. Let's not be harsh. Let's not move too fast. Dr. Umar Johnson has the right to be with whoever he wants to be. Gary Grant said, you got to give it to Umar, same old okie doke, 20 plus years. Yes, they want to talk about somebody grifting. Instead of Dr. Umar, his name need to be Professor Grift. Why is his name not Professor Grift? And his number one song will be Umar Johnson's a joke. There's not a minute to spare. Ow! Umar Johnson's a joke. Now, I seen Umar Johnson a long time ago. Don't you see how long I've been laughing? Umar Johnson's a joke. There's not a minute to spare. Ow! Umar Johnson's a joke. Professor Griff. Now, who is darker? Question, serious question. Who's darker? Michael Jordan's wife or this bitch? Hell, I'd like to hear your Fleetwood Mac sample again. I got a couple of them. Whose wife is darker? The Cuban looks more Cuban than the black girl supposedly looks black. That doesn't make sense. The Cuban looks darker than this chick. Anyway.
Do you think that's about love? No. Ain't about no damn love. These white women ain't marrying black men because they love you. They wiping you for your damn money, wealth, and your melanin, you fools.
So what was that woman who's keeping your, Luca Brasi? Prince of Pan Pizza? The one who was taking care of your mother and was throat goating you. What was she doing that for? Did she love you? And if she loved you, then why did you treat her like that? Thank you, MK. Threw $25 on that Cash App. If she loved you, then why did you mistreat her? Can I get an amen? If you loved her, why did you mistreat her? All right, I'll play that one. If you love this woman, Dr. Umar, why did you mistreat this woman, Dr. Umar? If she loved you, because you said the only reason that these white women are getting with you is because of your melanin and your money, fool. Do you know that no woman would fuck you if you didn't have your clout and they believed money? No one would fuck you. As a matter of fact, Dr. Umar Johnson, that's one of the greatest parts about being men is that if we get enough money, we will get a bunch of pussy. It's what comes with the territory. And any man telling another man she wouldn't be fucking you if you didn't have no money is not a man. Can I get an amen? Any man, unless it's your homeboy and he trying to save you from getting robbed, any other man telling you, you know, she would, and he's trying to make fun of you, saying she wouldn't be fucking with you if you didn't have no money. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, you wouldn't be building a school if you ain't had no money. Well, you got money and still ain't building. What he said I got, but I do got this grandma. I've been fucking this grandma up. This grandma been having me. I know how alcoholics feel. You know how alcoholics feel? You used to be able to take a couple shots and you'd be drunk. Now you got to take the bottle with you everywhere you go. I've become an alcoholic. Let's go. Thank you, brother, for the shot. I know I've become an alcoholic when I look at the bar and start looking at shit that ain't there. Well, there's not any more of that. Oh, that bottle's halfway. Got to go ahead and get another one. Alcoholic. But at least I'm a fun drunk. Anyway, there's no reason you should be talking about a man can only get, like, here's the thing, a real question, ladies and gentlemen. How do you want me to get pussy, sir? What way in which I could get pussy will make you feel better about me getting pussy? I want one of you men to come up, and y'all remember when I do these shows, for those who don't know, every time I do these shows, you can go and look on the website. Let me make sure it's there before I tell this lie, but it should be. Isn't it there? Isn't it? It is. Every time I do these shows, guys, it is a red live button, and it allows you to click that button and come and talk to me at any point in time. But don't click that damn button just to come up here and say, how you doing? Fuck that.
How Gen X are getting their teenage bodies back.
So this is my mom and this is my grandma.
It's weird. You know, come up here, just say how you doing. What you wearing, Tommy? Oh no. Are those Bugle Boy jeans? No. It's Jordache. But no, but then no, you don't know. So you hit the link. If you click that link, it'll bring you up here. You'll be able to talk to me. You can talk to me about gender in general, whatever. But don't ruin the show. But just think about it. What can you tell? What can I say to you to make you feel better about how I get pussy? What can I say? You said I gotta take some mushrooms? Oh, no. I do not take psychedelic drugs. I got some repressed. I got all kinds of repressed things, and I am not taking a drug that could end up making me see Michael Myers. I'm not doing it. I'm not making a drug. I'm not taking a drug that's gonna make me feel things that I shouldn't be feeling. The reason why I try to stay as sober as I can on a lot of things, because when you let your mind go, you might let it go too far. Nope. I got a bad fit. That's why I don't hang around a bunch of niggas. I got a bad feeling that somebody gonna talk you into some shit that you can't go back and can't do it no more. You can't erase that shit. That's why I like hanging around a bunch of women, because they can talk me into something that I'm not gonna regret. No matter what these bitches talk me into, I'm pretty much gonna be all right with it. I don't think a bitch has ever talked me into something that I came back later and was like, I shouldn't have did that. Nope. I've said I won't do it again. I've said that. I've said that because I had a lot of people trying to get me to do something. They tried to get me to do mushrooms, and I don't have a problem with them doing it. Like when your girl is on these mushrooms and shit, man, she do all kind of shit. You could talk that bitch into anything. I mean, when I was out with my cousin, they tried to get me to do ecstasy. I put the thing in my mouth, and he said, man, it make everything feel good. Hold on, nigga. We in VIP, and it all feels good. You feeling on me and it feel good? No. I don't want that. It's like gay niggas when they be trying to convince you to do gay shit with them. Gay nigga sit up there and said, what he said? He said, he said, if you was in a room and the lights was off and somebody started sucking your dick and it felt really good, would it bother you that it was a man? I said, first off, where in the fuck would I be hanging that when the lights went the fuck off, nobody panicked and tried to turn the lights off or turn the lights back on? Second, where in the fuck am I at that as soon as the lights go off, people start randomly sucking dick? Third, why am I not afraid as the lights go off that somebody is pulling my pants down and unzipping it and I don't know who it is? You fucking fag. Do you understand I'd be gay if I was in this damn room where no lights was on? But that's what a lot of niggas do. A lot of niggas go to these places, and I'm not lying. They go to these places. Y'all know it. Anybody that knows, know it's a thing. They go to these places and the turn on is, it's like putting your dick in them holes and they suck it through the hole. You don't know who on the other side and you like it. I'm not telling you you shouldn't enjoy that. Maybe that's probably fun. Just not kind of fun I want. Because I think years later, when they ask me a question, they be like, Tommy, you remember when you were in that New York brothel and you put your dick in that hole and you had what you said was the best head that you've ever had? I'm like, yes. And then they said, here's Johnny. He come out to me, yeah, I know you. I sucked your dick good, didn't I? It be this big Jabba the Hutt looking motherfucker, and I got to live with that shit. No. No. No, not doing that. I'll be like that white man on Jenny Jones. Everybody got to die. Y'all remember that white man from Jenny Jones? Everybody got to die. All y'all got to die. Everybody in it. He just killed one person. I'd kill the audience, the host, everybody in his family. I would be on a mass murdering spree. All y'all got to die. Them fuck niggas need to die. Go ahead, Dr. Umar.
Look at Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. My Philadelphia brother. He dies. Leaves almost $1 billion to a white Latino. You think Vanessa Bryant is going to come to Philadelphia and build a school for black boys?
Hold on a minute. Look at Kobe Bryant. So all black men do is sit around dick watching and pocket watching. Can I get an amen? So all black men do is sit around dick watching and pocket watching. He left damn near $1 billion to that white Latina known as his wife. That's just semantics. Known as his wife. And you said, is she gonna build a school? Nigga. Okay, Moses Malone wasn't with a white woman. Did he build a school? You're not with a white woman, a black woman, and ain't built a school. Matter of fact, you needed the black women mostly to send you money to help you build a school. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Sir, you ain't built a school. Why would Kobe build a school? Why would Kobe's wife build a school? You ain't built a school. And what about all them niggas in the NBA who married the black women? What school they built? It's a gang of motherfuckers. Dr. J, he married to a black woman. He lived in Philadelphia. What's his school name? You about as much a doctor as Dr. J. And at least Dr. J, he got it because he was the doctor of shooting a J.
Well, there's LeBron opened a school. Jalen Rose got a school. It's Samoa and I can name too, but them are the two prevalent ones that I can name off the top of my head. Somebody else had a school, but they took that motherfucker when he had some. Oh, Diddy opened up a school, and they once he had them little allegations came out, they was like, no, it's over, Diddy. You no longer part of this. The school is done. Man, it's a lot of athletes that open back up schools, but I don't know why. Umar, it's not everybody's way of giving back. Ain't opening no motherfucking school. He ain't open no school, but ask how much him and his wife have given back to homeless people. Ask how much they've done in the LA community for homeless people and the other shit that he's done throughout his career and he is still doing through foundations in his name, him and his daughter's name. Everybody ain't got to open the school, and his tummy keeps pointing out, nigga, you ain't open no school yet. And you ain't even use your own money. You have still yet to use your own money in this motherfucking project. It's all come through donations. When has Umar reached in his pocket and paid for a damn thing concerning the school?
You claim to be a doctor of psychology. And you ain't shit, sir.
Hell no. She just did a partnership in Kobe's name with 3 universities, and not one of them was a HBCU.
Nigga, your daughter is out fighting niggas in the street and sucking dick. You better be glad I'm not one of those people who are vengeful, because I would have brought your daughter over in the fight club and Only Fights Club and would have had her do what she do.
Kobe's wife isn't black, so why would she donate to an HBU specifically? She's not black, so she doesn't have that, I guess, requirement that you would think black people would have. But most black people don't give back to HBCUs. That's why I won't say that's why they trash, because hell, people that graduate from the HBCUs are alumni. They're the ones that are typically supposed to keep the institution financed, kind of like how Texas does with they boosters and things, Kentucky and Arkansas and Louisville. And it's just certain schools and colleges that white institutions will say, these motherfuckers make sure they institute got millions upon millions upon millions of dollars for academics and for athletics. They'll build a new library, and then they'll build a new sports facility, and then they'll pay the athletes. The black people graduate the HBCUs. They go on to Fortune 500 companies and things of that nature, and the schools is broke. Why is that, Umar? Why is that?
Y'all niggas better be glad I'm not vengeful like that, because I think that's dirty and I think it's wrong. But if I was, there's a lot of these niggas whose daughters done grown up now, and if I just wanted to, oh, I'd have done it. Because she needs money, because she ain't getting none from you. So your daughter is out here fighting niggas and sucking dick. And you on stage talking about what another man did with his penis and his money.
With a black man's money. Y'all think the white women who sleep.
Y'all hear how that black woman in the background? Listen to how easy it is to get black women to agree with what you're saying.
Hell no. She just did a partnership in Kobe's name with 3 universities, and not one of them was an HBCU. With a black man's money. Y'all think the white women who sleep with black men are different from the white women who don't sleep with black men. You're absolutely wrong.
What? Sir, he's been with this woman. He was with this woman.
Why didn't you criticize Kobe when he was alive and ask why he didn't give nothing to the HBCUs? What the hell? I'm live, fool. I'm live. No, I don't see you typing. You call me to ask if I see you typing. Niggas. The entitlement of niggas. Hey, I ain't going. Hey, under Raina's account. I don't see you. I see Raina. I don't see no damn I ain't going. I see you under one of my old lives. I don't know. I can't hang up. See, you just see, leave it to a woman, a black woman that did, to call and disrupt my damn show to say you don't see me typing. And no, I don't see her typing. I see her sis, but I don't see her. I don't. Maybe she no, because this ain't no premiere, so it's only one damn chat. You made me forget what the fuck I was saying. Oh, why you didn't, Umar? Why you ain't say this about Kobe when he was alive? Like, hey, my boy, why you ain't donated to these HBCUs, my guy? And then Kobe probably would have looked at you and be like, nigga, I didn't go to college. I went straight to the pros. I didn't go to no college. I gave to my high school, though. I helped Lower Marion out, you know. But I just, how much money have you given HBCUs, nigga? That's the better question. While you talk about what everybody else should be doing with their goddamn money, how much money, if this motherfucker calling back, how much money have you given HBCUs? You is raising my cortisol levels, man. What do you want? You're raising my cortisol levels. You is not in my chat.
I was in your chat. You was wrestling. You had Undertaker. I was in there.
Nigga, that is not that. I ain't played wrestling in about 6 months. I don't know. That's not alive. I saw you type. I just told you I saw you typing under an old video, but man, that video old as hell.
Nigga, you weren't just playing wrestling.
No, I ain't played wrestling like I said in about 6 months on the live where I was doing commentary. Ma'am, you saw an old video. Are you drunk? Are you okay?
No.
You probably got a notification for that video for some reason, and you thought I was live. That is not the live, man. Go to my commune wall and see the live. Raina, get your sis.
I call myself being messy. What's that?
In the chat. Everybody in the chat but you.
come. Here I come. All right, my bad.
Niggas. I don't know if it's buffering or not, because it shouldn't be buffering because I ain't playing shit right now. Now, if it was choppy, that I would give you that buffering. That's probably on your end. You be using too much data. All right, but yeah, you trying to tell somebody what to do with their money, and we can't see where you didn't get to no HBCU.
From the age of 18 to the age of 40. He got to cheat, and she did it, and she still didn't do nothing. He's been dead since 2019 or 2020, and still she ain't fucking nobody else. And it's 2024. I can't leave a bitch home for 24 hours without her fucking a new nigga. This nigga was on trial, and she stood up under him holding his arms as he said, yeah, I fucked that bitch in the ass, but it wasn't rape. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. He literally said, yeah, I fucked the bitch in the ass. Yeah, I did it. That's why I wasn't no semen in her vagina, because I like ass. I felt it wasn't cheating if I was putting it in her ass. No, she's not pregnant, Samaya. And she checked them people for saying that. Y'all just mad because this bitch does a Latina. Her husband's gone. You know what she doing now? Being a fat Mexican. Her husband's not there anymore, Samina. Her husband's gone. He's dead. So since she can't be with him and he's not somebody she got to look good for no more, you know what she's reverted back to? Being a Mexican. So that body you think that she's pregnant, no, she's just Mexican. And she came out and said it. I'm just Mexican. They get that. Yes, she's eating tacos and things. She had to come out and admit when she got tired of people saying she's pregnant with somebody else. And she said, no, I'm just Mexican. And everybody's like, well, wait, that makes sense. Her new name is El Gorda. No, she looks good. She's just Mexican.
All white people are racist. Everyone. There's no exceptions.
All white people are racist. Everyone. There's no exception. And y'all will.
Racist. Everyone. There's no absolutely wrong. All white people are racist. Everyone. There's no exceptions. The children, the dog, the cat, the roaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we need segregation. And if I was a white person and I listened to a nigga say something like this on stage, first thing I'd do is tell my kids, they all think about you this way. The second thing I would do is prepare my kids to protect themselves. The third thing I would do is tell my fucking children to get the fuck away from these niggas. If you white and you listen to some shit like this and heard him get an ovation for it, you heard this stupid son of a bitch get an ovation for this. The dog, the cat, the roaches, they're all racist. Yet Mr. Praying African won't go live in none of those African places he's leaving. And Mr. They all racist keeps cheating on, fucking impregnating, and leaving black women. Y'all don't hear this shit? If he believes what he's saying, why hasn't he created a black kingdom? Fuck a white school in Philadelphia, you asshole. There needs to be a black school in Philly around them white people. Instead, you could take a black school and put it in all these damn places you're talking about. The black ones. You could put a black school amongst black folks and not have to be around racist white people. Yet you won't leave these racist ass white people. And none of you black folks will leave these racist white people. And you who love black women won't marry one.
And you know what pissed me off is when a black man thinks he's so privileged that he will bring his snow bunny into an all-black space. We having a black meeting about black problems, and this cool going to come and bring.
We having a black meeting about black problems, and you brought this snow bunny into a black meeting about black problems, exposing our black problems to this white woman. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to be on YouTube, owned by white people, where any white person around the whole world can come and access it. But I'm not as upset about billions of white people who can come and watch it. I am more upset about this one black man bringing one white woman into this place where we are right now, because that's more offensive than me broadcasting this to billions of whites. But yeah, because white people have no idea what the problems that we got. This is new to them. I want y'all to understand, if white people were the cause of our problems, why would they be shocked that we have said problems? This microphone doesn't work, and I hate that. I hate when the microphone goes out on me. Y'all, I like to apologize for the mic going out because I know I said something and I got no response. I got less responses than Dr. Umar got, so I know that the mic is out. But I say this again: if white people are the cause of black problems, why would this nigga then act like white people don't know what black problems are? If we blame white racism and racist whites for all the problems we have, why in the fuck would this person then say white people don't know what our problems are? And I still want to know, how is it bringing one white woman to a black-only space is worse than you broadcasting this on a white-owned app? And again, y'all notice he didn't say anything about black women bringing a white man there? Because these are the same black bitches that was willing to vote for this Indian bitch with a white Jewish husband. Think about that. These are the same black women who voted 96% for this Indian lady who cooked collard greens and who cleaned collard greens in the bathtub, who got a white Jewish husband.
Bring this thing.
He said, bring this thing. Yet if a white person made the exact same comedy skit, they would be called racist, and those same black women would be upset. So I'm confused, black women. Y'all are laughing at what he says. Then a white comedian should be able to say the same thing about you.
Into me. You notice? Anybody can come to black meetings. You can't go to nobody. I want you.
Anybody can go to black meetings. Nobody can go to white ones. Can somebody tell me the white meeting you blacks can't go to? Can somebody tell me the white comedian that won't allow a black woman in there with her white man? Somebody name one, just one. You don't need to name 1,000. Just name one.
To try walking into a Chinese church on Sunday. I want you to.
He said, y'all walk into a Chinese church on Sunday and they're cheering as if a black man with his with his Chinese wife or a Chinese man with his black wife couldn't walk into a Chinese church. This fool said Chinese like Chinese is a fucking religion. You said the Klan. Hell, the Black Panthers ain't gonna let you walk in there with a white wife. By your logic, neither one exists. Why would you say that? He's not. Do you understand that he didn't say these straight, it's a racist thing? He's saying that the event where he's at, you can't walk in there with a white woman. You said the Proud Boys. What are you saying is stupid? Comment section said the Proud Boys. What? One of the other starters, a person by the name of oh my, why did I just forget his name? The one who I've been on his show all the time. I'm on his show all the time.
Maddie, I gotta disagree with you. Black people are accepting as hell of white people, which is why we get infiltrated. We get infiltrated all the time because they're able to walk and be amongst us and go unharmed. That's just we do. Why you think there's always the wigger white boy around us? He don't get harmed. There's the mud shark white girl always amongst us. They don't get harmed. Hell, the regular ones, the trailer park white people, they ain't got no problem. Big back Becky, she ain't got they ain't got no issues coming around. White people are safe around us unless they disrespectful. Now, will they get robbed a time or two? It depending on how cool they is and the type niggas they're around. But for the most part, they're safe around us unless they disrespectful. Ain't nobody gonna bother them. If anything, niggas will try to get over on the white people. They'll try to borrow shit and not give it back. Now, I definitely agree. Black, unless we in a sundown town, black people can walk through a white person neighborhood and be all right. And just like but there are instances in both communities where it's an overzealous motherfucker that feel like they got something to prove, and then you have instances where black person does something to white person, or white person does something to black person. But for the most part, But for the most part, blacks are safe around whites and whites are safe around blacks. Hey, it didn't play.
I am. You're just saying things, and I get it. Let me go on and finish the show.
Walk into a Jewish community center when they're having a meeting about Jewish issues.
Yes, you can walk into a Jewish meeting when they're having discussions about Jewish issues. You can.
I want you to show up in an Arabic community center when they talk about Arab problems. Even if you is Muslim, they're going to show your ass the door. When people are meeting about their community, they don't allow outsiders. Only people who got duped into that is us through colorblind religion.
Says the man who's doing this. Says the man who says this girl is black. Do y'all understand that he's speaking and everything he's saying is stupid? Right. The sad part is that they're clapping for him. Everything he's saying stupid, because if he believed in this, then that girl would not be allowed to come into the meeting. If he's saying get rid of bunny hopping black men.
Now, this chick has a podcast, and y'all can barely see the name in the background, but the name of it is Don't Call Me a White Girl, because she looks so white that she'd have been called a white girl her whole life. Now, she says that she's black. I hadn't watched a podcast of her to hear her break down her ethnicity, but she's at best she's mixed. This is not a woman that comes from two black parents. She got a white daddy or a white mama somewhere in her family, but she says don't call her a white girl. And he went on a podcast. I think that's the name of the podcast too. Don't call me a white girl, but I know it's on Breakbeat Media. Now that's where I found out about it, watching the Suge Knight thing. The guy that brought the Suge Knight series from jail launched this podcast too. But yeah, he got flack and she got flack for this picture because everybody was like, Umar, I thought you said snow bunnies never. And she was like, I'm not white. And then she said she realized she couldn't defeat the comment, so she just took the L and gave up. But she contends she is not a white woman. And don't call her a white woman because she black. She like BAMs. That's a 10. She's Rachel Dolezal.
But except bunny hopping black men's children. He said, Sleep I Am said, my bad, is a bad joke. No, I was just trying to address it. Again, if bunny hopping bad black men are a problem, then their fucking children should be a problem as well. Just like the Klan. The Klan ain't gonna sit up there and say, oh, well, your black wife isn't allowed to come to the Klan meeting, but y'all half-breed child is?
The hell is colorblind religion? Black men have no business in a room with white women by yourself.
Black men have no business in a room with white women by yourself. And this motherfucker claps. They all clap after this man has just told them the story about how he keeps fucking not once, not twice, but 3 times he's shaded. And he loves to screw. He done fuck black ladies over way more than you can imagine. And they still clapping for this man saying, you should not find yourself in a room with white women by yourself. This is stupid.
Well, if that's your opinion, so be it. Sure, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna stay focused.
Arc Lighting Z says, Tommy the Timeless, keep doing what you do. Thank you so much, and thanks for showing some love. I'm going to repeat it for the people who might not got a chance to be here at the beginning. I'm at the top 1% on OnlyFans. I want to get bigger than the top 1%, so I dropped it down to 10%, which is, you know, kind of like the one I'm trying to play with the numbers there. But if you could, go and subscribe. The link's in the description box right now. Just subscribe for a month. $10. That's $10. You could just say, I'm throwing it towards the application of showing this man some love. I'm helping him out. Just go join it. $10. Guarantee you like it. But if you don't, you supported the show, and I want to see if I can get back to where I was, which was 0.03. I want to see if I can get back there. So y'all do me a favor. $10, you can't beat it. That's a cup of coffee.
What has always bothered me in my work is when people don't care for Dr. Umar. Why do you bother to bring your ass out to my lecture if you got a problem with me? Take
I agree with that.
your dusty ass home, nigga.
Take your dusty ass home, nigga. Says this dude up there looking like Sonic the Hedgehog. Dusty says the man who let a woman who pussy smell like fish keep sucking his dick. At least when I find out a bitch pussy smell like fish, it's after the fucking, not before.
How Gen X are getting their teenage.
I recently
And I don't do like Vanessa Williams, just keep running back. Like my name's Saquon Barkley, I just keep running back. Shouts out to the 2,200 people watching the show. Thank you guys very much. Keep it going. Retweet. Let everybody know where you at. Don't treat me like a side bitch.
I wouldn't go nowhere to listen to somebody I don't like. It ain't my fault I'm the most requested black scholar in the world. It ain't my fault I look better than your ass. It ain't my fault I got more credentials than everybody you know.
It ain't my fault that I look better than your ass. This man is a woman in a male's body. Shouts out to, so far, that since I've asked, 7 people have joined the website. Thank you. Keep it going. 7 people have joined the OnlyFans. Keep it going, y'all. Keep it going. His credentials is he's Luca Brasi. He fucks hoes that smell like fish. He sleep with the fishes.
Hey, if you got a question, ask a question. Ask the question, big dog.
Elder, you got to roll out. I didn't even know that was an elder. That hurts in my heart. But we're not going to trick y'all because we have a lot of mental illness in our community. I don't know what's going on with my brother. It could be a psychotic.
So he got kicked out because he said that's not right. Right, and we supposed to trust the Gordon's fisherman? He got kicked out because he said that's not right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to trip. He was an elder. I thought he was a young boy. You know what? The rainbow gangers ain't even my problem no more. It's the bunny hopping black men. All in my feet cursing me out.
The gay people aren't my problem. It's the black men with white women. Do y'all understand? I've been telling y'all that black women honestly believe that. They have less problem with a man fucking another man than a white woman fucking a man. Don't y'all see that this is a sickness? They have less problem with a black man putting his dick in another black man and not finding interest in black women than a black man putting his dick in a white woman and creating the same fucking white black woman that he laying up with right there. That's less problematic to him that a black man would produce a woman like that with a white woman than it is for a black man to lay up with another man. This is crazy, and they're clapping for it. And y'all see it every day. Black women do not criticize these niggas as fags. They befriend them.
I had a brother say, listen, Dr. Umar, I know I got a white woman, but check this out, brother. I was asleep when I met her. I met her in college. I ain't know nothing about no Malcolm X, no John Henry Clark, no Honorable Marcus Garvey, brother. I was asleep, and I admit that this is not the best situation for me, brother. But what am I supposed to do? I said, do you have any children? He said, yeah. I said, how old is the youngest? He said, 16. I said, that's good news. Because the minute his ass graduates and goes off to college, you leaving that money for a sister. Because the minute his ass graduates, I admit that this is, I know I got a white woman, but check this out, brother. I was asleep when I met her. I met her in college. I ain't know nothing about no Malcolm X, no John Henry Clark, no Honorable Marcus Garvey, brother. I was asleep, and I admit that this is not the best situation for me, brother. But what am I supposed to do? I said, do you have any children? He said, yeah. I said, how old is the youngest? He said, 16. I said, that's good news. Because the minute his ass graduates and goes off to college, you leaving that money for a sister if you really care about.
If you really care about. So what you need to do is create a broken home from your stable children. This is the same man who won't leave the streets for a sister. How can he tell other men to get one of what he won't get himself? Mr. I look good, I got all these credentials, won't create a black family. But he's telling a man that already has one to break his family to create a black family. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. He who has all those credentials he talked about, who is the most requested and is so handsome, people cannot resist him, refuses to give that to a black woman. He refuses to. But he told a black man who he doesn't know, who's created an entire family of people whose children might look like that he accepts as black. He doesn't say to this man, well, sir, we accept your children. So regardless of the fact that you with this white person, apparently you're creating more black people. And that's all that matters in a numbers game. So you keep being a good father to them and a good husband to that white woman, because even though she's white, apparently she's stuck with you longer than I've stuck with a black bitch. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me though. This white woman has stayed with you longer than any black bitch in my life. And that's something. And y'all creating stable families for more black children. That's something else. I'm not going to ask you to break that up. But he said, you're supposed to just leave this white woman to come find this fictionary black woman that he himself, Mr. Prince of Pan Pizza, hasn't been able to find in his 50 years of living. If black women were so good, listen to what we're hearing, ladies and gentlemen, that the man with all the credentials and is handsome and everything, this motherfucker in 50 years of existence, 50 plus, has not been able to find one worth starting a family with, but he gonna tell another nigga to do it.
It bothers me when you see black man with a white woman and another black woman just happens to be walking by. Sisters know what I'm talking about. He will go out of his way not to acknowledge a black woman when he's with this nobody. Lord have mercy. And then what makes it even worse than that, y'all don't even get the cute white girls.
There you go.
Damn. Wow. You got you an old.
Well, technically, nigga, we ain't supposed to acknowledge no bitches when we with our female, even if we do know them. If our gal ain't met them, nope, no acknowledgement. But yeah, it doesn't matter what color, race, creed they are. We ain't acknowledging no other bitches when we with our gal. Sorry, especially if she don't know her. We like niggas get cussed out all the time for looking. What you looking at? You know her. We just is a situation you avoid. What are you doing? Why aren't you asleep? It's gonna be this. She this her last weekend before school start. I'm trying to get her back on track, and she is fighting me.
600 pounds.
He said, and what makes it worse than that, y'all don't even get the cute white girls. At the same time, he brought up Michael Jordan and all these athletes who are rich, and every one of them got a dime on their arm. Kobe Bryant's wife looks good. And then when he said, you don't even get the cute ones, nigga, you don't. You don't. You claim one of your baby mamas look like a booger wolf. You claim this one pussy stink. I don't understand what he's saying. Then you said they don't get the cute ones, they get the 600-pound ones. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know the most obese, not overweight, the most obese people in the United States are who? Come on, somebody tell me. Who's the most obese people in the United States? Who knows this? Who knows the answer to this? Somebody knows the answer to it. Black women. Black women are the most obese people in the United States. And they clapped for this. They clapped for this. You started off talking about Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and niggas with money. And ain't none of them niggas walking around with fat bitches. This is stupid. Thank you, my man, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, I'll get you set up. Go make you a page that's free, Jimmy, on Only Fight Club. Go make you a page that's free, and then give me the link to that page. And I'll send you the link to get on the show since it's not working. And for all those people who, if it's not working, to be able to go on OnlyFans and start it, I told those other people they can cash at me the $10 and I'll get you set up. Again, go join. If you're watching the show right now, if you're in the sound of my ear, I want to see if I can get every one of y'all to just go over there and create an account and sign up. It's just $10. It's just $10. Do me that favor. If you enjoy what it is that I do, do me that favor. Just do it, because I want to see if I can get under 1%. Just go do it. If all y'all go do it, it's the greatest shit in the world.
Turkey
Links in the description box.
and cold cheese. 600-pound 3-neck turkey and cold cheese.
600-pound 3-neck turkey and cold cheese Snow Bunny. And this was funny in what world? And this is funny in what world? And they all laughing and giggling and laugh and clapping.
You went out and got you a little shriveled up 98 pounds straight off the opioid road, Snow Bunny. One brother pulled up with a buddy, she had like 3 teeth in her mouth. No cooking ass Snow Bunnies. No seasoning, no jerk sauce. Like if you're gonna get one, at least get something with a brother and say, oh, you shouldn't have done it, but she built like one of ours or something. Y'all get old nasty old bunny. Jesus Christ.
She built like, at least if you're gonna get one, you could get one that's built like one of ours. Y'all hear this? This is insane.
And shame on you black mothers, because I'm coming across a lot of black women who are telling me, Dr. Umar, I cannot tell my son that he can only date black women because I'm a Christian. This is what they telling me. Black mothers, 30s and 40s and 50 years old, Dr. Umar, I love you, I support you, but I cannot tell my son that he can only date black women because the God I serve don't see no color. Here we go with that colorblind religious bullish. I'm not against Christianity. I'm not against Islam, but I'm against any institution that manipulates you into thinking your color don't matter, because it's the only thing that has ever mattered. And until you put black consciousness back into the Christian church is a waste of time. Oh yes, oh yes. And that's coming from a descendant of Christian pastors I am.
So ladies and gentlemen, that's what he just said. And I want to point out something to you, if you don't mind. If y'all don't mind me pointing something out to you, as I've been pointing out to you several times. Have y'all noticed how he not only went in on black men who date white women, but also he went in on black mothers who don't stop their sons from doing it. And he refuses to talk about black women who date white men because he wants to fuck black women. And because he knows black women have the most disposable income, which is why I'll never be whatever these niggas are, because I don't pander to them. Matter of fact, if I did pander to them, y'all know how much money I would make. Imagine if I sat up here and said, if every day I was telling you how black women are the greatest things in the world, and then I said, oh, and come over and join my OnlyFans. Hit that Cash App. I need y'all to hit the Cash App. I'm trying to build whatever the fuck. Imagine if I did that. If I just sat around telling y'all how great black women were and then made videos about the black bitches I did actually encounter and said how shitty they were personally. But just made sure that I gave black women an out for everything. All I talked about was deadbeat dads, even when I'm a deadbeat dad. All I did was talk about how great black women were and come on and watch this. Think about it. I literally would be like the biggest thing going because I'm not like him. I'm not lame. I actually say things that make sense. Yeah, I would sit up there and tell y'all I'm trying to build a hair salon. I'd be smarter about it. Fuck building a school. I know y'all don't care about schools, but y'all do care about hair salons. So I'd be telling y'all, donate me some money. I'm trying to build a hair salon. When I'm doing these movies, I'd be like, every one of these shows, every one of these movies I'm doing is about how great black women are and about some great black woman. Help me do this documentary about this great black woman. Because nobody has more disposable income than black women. Black women got a shit ton of disposable income. They just dispose it. They dispose it on stupid shit. That's why people are smart enough to sit there and pander to them, because they got a bunch of money because they won't pay their bills. They don't pay their bills, so they got a bunch of money when they work to be able to give towards fuck shit. Somebody tell me I'm lying. If black women paid their bills that they themselves created, they would not have a bunch of disposable income. But because they don't, they have a lot of money that they spend on dumb shit that they don't need: hair, nails, all these things, which is why so many black women now getting caught trying to rob the bitch who doing their hair, walking out on the bitch who doing their hair. You don't see no other race doing this. Name videos y'all seen of Asian women walking out and not paying for their hair. Go on, name some videos of white women saying, fuck it, I'm going to rob the beauty supply store. It doesn't happen. And yet I'm supposed to listen to this man every day. Not me, I'm not supposed to. When I say the word supposed to, I have to correct that a lot of times, that people don't think that I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying he doesn't make you do it. He doesn't make you do it. Look, I don't believe in pandering. Here's the funny thing. I don't believe in pandering to anyone. I don't pander to black people. I don't pander to white people. I don't pander to black men. I don't pander to anyone. Why in the fuck would y'all want anyone around you that's not going to just tell you the truth? Or how about tell you the truth about how they feel? To me, that should be the greatest thing that y'all want from anyone. If it's a white guy that's sitting up there telling y'all, I don't like blacks and I think blacks are niggers, why would y'all say he doesn't need to have his podcast? Why wouldn't y'all say, I like the fact that he's saying what he thinks and all his fans are agreeing with him? Notice I've never called for Dr. Umar Johnson to not be able to say what the fuck it is he thinks. What I've called out is that Dr. Umar Johnson doesn't believe in shit that's coming out of his mouth. There's not a fucking thing that escapes this man's mouth that he believes, because if he did, he would see it. The one thing about I love how y'all black women always talking about manifestation. Well, why haven't you noticed that what he does doesn't manifest itself into actual things? And see, that's why a lot of black women like to talk about manifestations. And many people who dated black women can tell you this one thing. One of the hardest things to get a black woman to do is that which she's supposed to do, or that which she says she's going to do. Somebody tell me I'm lying. How many times have you heard a black woman say, I'm not going to date thugs no more? She continues to date thugs. How many times have you heard a black woman say, I'm not going to let somebody treat me less than my worth, and then find herself in another relationship where someone's treating herself less than she's worth? How many times have you heard a black woman say, I'm not going to cheat on the next man I get, and then cheat on the next man she gets? How many times have you heard a black woman say, I'm not going to take you for granted anymore, and then continue to take you for granted, and then beg you to give her another chance so you could possibly get to the point where she doesn't take you for granted? It is very difficult for black women to actually do what they said they're going to do. That is why they listen to Dr. Umar Johnson and people like Umar Johnson, because it reminds them you can say all these affirmative things that you don't ever have to affirm. Y'all see it all day of what black women say online. Black women say they're unbothered, and yet everything somebody else say bothers them. But I thought you were unbothered, lady. I thought you were unbothered. You seem very bothered. you seem quite bothered. I could be wrong, but you seem real bothered. Anyway, my man asked me to play this earlier, so I'm gonna play it for y'all. He wanted to hear this. I kind of don't like letting y'all hear my instrumentals because you might jack them. But here go. This is my chain instrumental. Be the right. I mean, got old, so like it happens with a lot of. There was something off about it. I like the idea. I didn't like the execution, if that makes sense. The idea, you were there, but it's the execution. All right, y'all. I gotta quit because the
All right, he started talking about some other stuff. See, he live right now. He didn't turn into he be reacting to body cams too, I see. Oh, you got damn near 6,000 people watching him right now. Live. Where's the Umar video? I don't know where I don't know where to cue this sucker up at. Let me try and get this title off back. I can't get the title. Let me get this title off the screen. Better, he still got it up there. Oh, no, it don't. It's different.
remember, here's the thing. Life is all about
I just don't know where it starts. Hold on. Do some adjustments. Put it there and speed this. Oop. I don't know when I'm talking though, G.
Hey, sassy girl in the building, lady of cool in the building. We had fun over on Only Fight Club, didn't we? Didn't we? And those of you who are showing up for Only Fight Club, you may have to join the Only Fight Club group in order to be able to see the show from tonight, where we watch Sinners together. Sinners was awesome. We had fun. It was at one point like it was great, and then some shit went left. What up, Chris? I don't know what happened. The movie went left. And with all that, they could have. They know they could have showed a nigga titties. They could have showed a nigga some of them titties, but they didn't, man, which is weird. You don't get me all hot and bothered and thinking, well, at least they're gonna show a nigga titties. They didn't. God, they when they ain't Porsches ain't cheap, which I'm not telling you they expensive. Why don't you have one? I've never been.
This is me. I'm fast forwarding it. It ain't skipping. I'm trying to get to where he starts talking about the topic, which I don't know when he's going to do it.
My child's 19 years old. I don't think I ever showed y'all how I just be spoiling her spending. I don't think I've ever done that. I'll spoil my kid by being there for her and getting her what she needs. But it is strange how these black folks keep making up excuses
the only
to be
way
assholes.
They had a normal setup is if they
which you might as well just admit you're an asshole.
on, which she didn't, because she was under a whole nother video. I ain't going. I just told your hard-headed ass.
Well, I wanted her to get an
go
Audi, but she didn't want the Audi.
Wow, and I have the StreamYard link on there. It's after all my links.
Volvo has an electric car I was looking at.
Just take your hard-head ass over yonder.
I don't know if Volvo's a good car, but that electric, I don't know if I would want an electric car, but I think I might need to get one just in case. So I was thinking about getting an electric car. And Volvo makes a nice small little wagon. That's an electric car. I don't know if it'll be a good car, but
it wasn't going
like it was.
in and out. I was skipping
and
it.
Give her.
I don't know. I'm skipping it. Like right now, it's going to be.
Why would you go out of your way
fast forwarding it to try and find the topic?
Remember, I'm broke and damn near homeless. And how many times can you keep making that? And what place in my mother's basement is she let me paint the walls? And if I'm in my mother's basement, then apparently I'm doing quite well with my mother. So we get along. She also is a black woman. So the black woman who's my mom, she lets me stay with her. And since I'm so broke, where is my daughter getting these ill-gotten gains? Apparently she's getting it from my mother, who's giving it to me so I can live in her basement. Like she's gonna go after my mother next for letting me be in the basement and having all these damn cameras in my mama's basement. Putting up all these photos and paint shit on the wall in my mama's basement. Because y'all mama let y'all do that. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Well, then tell me where they mama let them do this. Where they mama let them sit and paint all this shit on their wall in the basement. Put all this shit up. Where they mama let them do that? Say blacks have 1% of the world's wealth and trying to shame somebody for not buying their child a brand new car. Their parents didn't buy them a car at all. And they didn't buy their children a car. Let's just get this straight. Should I bought the 2016, it has 40,000, and the CT6 has 40,000. So they both have 40,000 miles on them. So if you want to talk about somebody got a 10-year about her fishy. He called that woman fish lady. It was wrong for calling that lady fish lady. That woman didn't do nothing to nobody. She didn't deserve to be called a fish. She didn't do nothing wrong. That lady shouldn't have been caught no fish. She was. He called her throat goat. He said many things about this lady, and he was wrong for saying it. Just a reminder, the images and text provided are not allowed on. What? That's just shit. OnlyFans starting to do stupid shit. So I'm about to dump some of the stuff over on Fansly. But everybody who has the OnlyFans will get the Fansly, because Fansly let me dump some shit over there that OnlyFans is tripping and won't let me dump. So fuck them. Anyway, let's see what Dr. Umar Johnson had to say. So ladies and gentlemen, walk right in, sit your black ass down. Let's go. Not like Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't need y'all to help me get it. It got flooded out, and I don't have it anymore. And they said I could get the money or get the equipment, because the equipment, what I had was an MV8. It got beat making equipment got flooded out. I love somebody. That's what I had planned on when I heard the song. I wanted to make a beat out of it. I wanted I wanted to make a song. Walk right in and sit your black ass down. I needed somebody to make a beat for me. I ain't got time to do that. And my beat making equipment got flooded out. So I don't have it anymore. Not like Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't need y'all to help me get it. It got flooded out, and I don't have it anymore. And they said I could get the money or get the equipment, because the equipment, what I had was an MV8000. That was the beat machine I had. And they would not give me, because it was old, they would only give me what it was worth versus what one would cost. And y'all got to know that's how insurance works. So insurance, because if I had a lot of things in here was old, they got me really good they were saying, well, we'll give you what it's worth. We won't give you what it costs to replace it. I said, wait, what? Yeah, we'll give you what it's worth. I said, oh shit, man. So I had a lot of things that I just couldn't replace because that's what they were doing. I said, well, I just deal without it. I ain't no beat maker anyway. So I'll just take the little money you gave me and walk off. So that's why a lot of people, they are still hurting after they have like fires and things like that, because there's a lot of things you can't replace, or there's a lot of things they won't replace. And then not only after that, after you have the claims in Georgia, they just started dropping people. So then I got dropped. So I had to find another insurance. I got dropped. Big old Gruff said that song reminds me of the Three and Vampires. Yeah, that's why it's funny. It's one girl and two dudes, just like it was there in there. That's why I started laughing. It sure did. You can't let them in. They say they're trying to come in. You better not let them white people in. I'd have let them in too. He said, wait, we about to get to the good part. Yeah, they was dropping motherfuckers. Did your red camera get fucked up? No. The red is still here. The red is still here. That red is in the pan pizza. So insurance companies, yeah, they want to, as long as you're not having a calamity, they're okay. You have a calamity, they drop you. What kind of fucking shit is that? Pan pizza, everybody. Pan pizza. Pizza. Look at Dr. Umar Johnson. He looks rather homeless.
Intercontinental E5 Tunde RB Jesus.
RB Jesus? He looks homeless, but that's a nice car.
Coming to you live and direct from Philadelphia. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my continental Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Australian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Africans in Europe and Asia.
Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Earth 626 Africans. Peace and Pan-African to my Galactus Africans. Peace and Pan-Africans to my Kryptonite, to my Kryptonian Africans. Piece of pan pizza.
Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Brazil and my South American Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to Panama, and peace and Pan-Africanism to my Canadian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my New York, my Carolina, my Texas, my Phoenix, my Philly, my Jersey, my Maryland, my Baltimore, my Georgia, my Florida, my Arkansas, or Alabama.
To me, this lets you know that the people who follow him are stupid, that they would listen to this.
But Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City Africans, it's your big brother King Kong. I need y'all to listen up. I got a very important announcement. I need y'all to listen up. I got a very important announcement. I'm only going to keep you a few minutes. This morning, I received a text
Billy Goat Gruff says, instead of getting
message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars.
Right.
Send him a couple of dollars for South Africa back on July 10th. Only to discover that I could not log into my account. I could not go on.
That's right.
And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank, and the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. Both bank accounts have been frozen.
So at first they said you didn't have an account. Now they said they've been frozen. Shouts out to Akuzuma said hi, and Crystal73 said, I just want to tell you that I appreciate and love you. See, this is the type of shit. Peace and Pan-Africanism to Crystal, and peace and Pan-Africanism to Akuzma. Peace and Pan-Africanism to peace and Pan-Africanism to my Wells Fargo Africans. Peace and Pan-Africans to my credit union Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my truest Africans. Peace and Pan-African, and to the truest sense. Peace and Pan-African to my Bank of America Africans. Peace and Pan-Africans to peace and Pan-African. What is he talking about? They said you didn't have an account. Now they say your account is frozen. Okay.
Both bank accounts have been frozen.
Okay.
And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account.
Peace and Pan-African to my Navy Federal. I see you, Daryl. I see you and my Navy Federal Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
As well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access.
Why would the first thing he asked was, did you suspend my account due to fraud on my account? Why would that be the first thing he thought of? I don't know, but why would that be the first thing you thought of? My account's been frozen. Is it because I've done something wrong? No, I'm going to ask why. Two Big Vic said, here's a little something, Tommy, and piece of pan pizza to you too. Piece of pan pizza.
To my personal account and the FDMG account.
I sure was about to ask you, why the fuck was like, nigga, have you been doing some fraudulent shit?
In the FDMG account. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access into my personal account and the FDMG account.
And they didn't call you?
I wasn't on that screen, so I ain't see it, and I got the headphones muted.
Billy Goat Gruff says, what the fuck is that on his head?
Make sure that
ain't he like 50?
Shit ain't chopping.
Navy Federal all day, piece of pan pizza.
I have my headphones muted, just playing the screen share, and it's 7 seconds ahead of the regular broadcast.
I don't know what that is on his head.
It'd be confusing.
Two, his face.
You can hit it again though. I wasn't looking. Crybaby ass nigga.
But three, if all that happened, they would call you. They went from they didn't know your account existed to this.
Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG, let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation will conclude. If you have sent a check or money order donation to FDMG, let's wait until August the 1st, Black August, and see if this situation has gotten cleared up. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. I was told that the timeline for
Navy Bet say he looked like a gay racer. You talking about the tip of I see you, the tip of a pencil. I get you.
Suspicious activity was between June 25th. That's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my
We know you're what?
I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because...
Sir, that would be the first thing you want to do was arrest them, not sued.
Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is federal offense. Fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense.
Oh, T on the left threw $50 at your boy and said, piece of pan pizza. This lying ass Negro. Yes, yes, yes. Piece of pan pizza. Piece of pan pizza.
Again, June 25th to July 10th is the period of suspicious activity. That is from the time Medea went public and I left for South Africa. Between the time Medea went public and I went for South Africa. So brothers and sisters, if you want to make a donation to FDMG, you must send it to PayPal. Hold off on the checks and money orders until the situation is resolved. Hold off on all FDMG Academy money order and check donations until the situation is resolved. If you want to make a donation to FDMG, send it through PayPal, right? PayPal.me/FDMG Academy, PayPal.me/FDMG Academy, PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. If you want to make a donation to the school, hold off on checks and money orders until we find out what the hell is going on. The bank is investigating the fraudulent attempts on our account. If I find out Medea and Pastor Bussy had anything to do with this, I was told that they can be arrested for federal offense.
Shouts out to Son. He done came through. 2380 said, Tommy, peace and personal pan pizza to you too. Bet you can't say that 3 times fast. Peace and personal pan pizza, peace and personal pan pizza, peace and personal pan pizza 3 times fast. I did my job, baby. I get 50 more. That's right, son. You owe me $50 more. Peace and personal pan pizza, peace and personal pan pizza, peace and personal pan pizza. Why would you ask me that knowing I have done television and I had to work on this craft? I did radio and I had to work on this craft. You are right up my alley. These are things I can do. Alliteration. They have to teach you to do these things. Don't threaten me with that. Appreciate it, son. Why were you over there, son, watching the movie with us, by the way, son? I assumed you'd have been over there watching the movie with us. You always showing your love and respect and support. Thought you'd have been over there watching the movie with us. I was saddened to watch you over. This is some alcoholic shit. I done drank this whole bottle. This is gone. So I don't have since I am in my mama's basement, who's a Christian, who got all this alcohol in her fucking house.
With that being said, brothers and sisters,
Hey, them
Dr.
$2
Umar has
pan
access to
pieces
no
was
money
good
right
as hell the
now.
other day.
My personal
on
account
Tuesday.
contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself until my frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account.
Damn. No Conscious 24 said, is it peace or peace with Umar? I think it's peace. I think it is a slice. It's a piece of pan pizza. A piece of pan pizza. This is the it's a Fireball. It's a cinnamon whiskey in a plastic bottle. It is a piece of pan pizza. That's right, piece of pan pizza. Piece of pizza. So he said, because they won't let him get to his account, so you got to be in cahoots with them. Why would they publicize this? You contact your bank and let them do their investigation. Sounds like he's talking to friends. Ooh, Billy Goat growth. Might have a point. Catch him. No, ass catch him. Gotta catch them all. Stroke a man. You gotta let him catch him. Ass catch him. Professor Grift. So he probably spent it all at the casino. It ain't gonna be no school being built. No, wait a minute. Let me ask y'all something. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Who the fuck else has this ever happened to that was building a school? If y'all could help me out, that would be great. Somebody name who the fuck else this has happened to. When was the last time that you heard them say, Bank of America robbed me? And when was the last time that you heard them say, Wells Fargo done robbed me? The cash in which you gave to build the school seems like they have frozen it and now I'm screwed. Then they got my personal account also. So if you could see it in your heart and send me some motherfucking dough. Because when was the last time that you heard one say, Akon did it? What? Akon did it for real? He said they stole his money? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Was it money that the people had donated? Army vet, was it the money that the people had donated? That is fucked up. Well, who's stealing the money that the people donated? Well, guys, I've never said they stole the money that you guys donated. Don't say that. You donated money to me, they didn't steal it. No, I do know that a nigga tried to. He told them people he was going to, let's see, Tim tried to steal it. Them niggas from New York, they came out and told y'all they were trying to steal it. But I didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. They look like some niggas, and I did not hire them niggas. And I was green. You got to remember, I didn't know my way around, and maybe that was by the grace of God. I'm not going to try to act like I knew so much because I get fucked over real easy. Y'all seen that with my dating life. I get fucked over pretty damn easy. But I just said, no, sir. Let's hear the rest.
Please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist.
Okay, let me ask y'all then a question. If they hit his PayPal account, what is he saying? He uses a PayPal card. He doesn't push it into his bank account. And is it the same thing with Apple Pay? Apple Pay has a card. I'm not really sure because I don't know money to Apple Pay. I paid a few whores on Apple Pay, but I didn't think I had an Apple Pay account. But I think it's connected to my bank. So I paid for some.
I'm more here.
What up, though? See, how you gonna come up here and then drop down? You disruptor. I let your ass up here. I was watching the screen and I seen you and I let you up. And before I could pause it and come back to this screen, you done dropped your ass down. Are you trying to raise my cortisol levels this morning, woman?
I think I am. I think I am. My bad. No, my bad. My bad, Trey. My bad. He just struck a nerve with that damn song he just sung. I want to sing it too. When was the last time?
I can't hear you. You're saying something.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Your mic isn't muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh, you know what? No, it was me. I had my headphones muted. It was me. No, you're not. I had my headphones muted, so I couldn't hear you.
So let me. Okay. I can't see the public. That's
why I didn't hear the boot when you came up the first time.
All right, I'm in the back. I just see in Memphis back now. I can't see the people. I can't. No, that's Philly.
What
don't say that. Wait a minute. You still in Detroit?
I don't give a damn. Nigga, I'm asking you what up.
You don't address me like that. You say what's up. You say what's up. Is it?
I say what up, though.
You say what's it? All right, I'm dicking.
What up, though?
Nah, go ahead. You know what? Your boy Sotomayor is fucking with my cortisone. He's fucking with my cortisone. I can't see the chat.
You don't need to. He live right now. Go over there and tell him. All my links is on my Korean Wild too. You passed it to get to the StreamYard link.
Man,
click the he on Rumble, and I don't know how you get to him. Like he'll tell you if you type in the chat. Go take your ass over there so I can review it. I like content. I want to hear what.
Man,
had
you
to
really
say and how it
condone
went
this
on.
shit, Trey?
I'm
You
just
really
saying.
condone this shit, Trey? This
He
shit is
live
out
right
of order,
now.
yo.
It's
Look at all
6,000.
my folks. My folks
I
in here laughing, yo.
am laughing my ass. Yeah, cause
I
it's
don't
funny.
like
It ain't
boys.
about condoning the
It
shit. It's
ain't.
funny. It's
What's
funny.
funny about what he's doing, Trey? Like,
Well, go
all
tell
right,
him.
dog.
Go.
I will. Come on, we out. Come on, me
You
and you,
didn't.
we
So
out.
you didn't hear nothing. He piece
Yo,
of
no,
pan pizza
go to
wasn't funny
chuckle.
to you.
It wasn't. Why was that funny?
I was laughing my ass off. I'm sorry.
I
I
know you
was piece
was
of
because you
pan
a
pizza,
misogynistic ass
and the
nigga.
little
Like, come
Stevie
on,
Wonder
dog.
jam he just did was funny.
No, that was funny.
What do you mean?
These three.
What do you mean? Why was it funny? Because he called it Umar.
No, these three
He
work.
called it
No,
Umar a piece of pan pizza.
you know I know this nigga, right? You know I know this
That
nigga,
shit
right? I
funny,
know
G.
Umar, right? You know I know Umar, right? Like I
I don't give a
know him
damn.
before that fucking nut
I
ass
don't
shit.
give a
All right,
damn. Fuck Umar.
see? I don't.
Well,
That's why I don't
well,
find it
tell that
funny.
nigga
I
to
don't
open the
find that shit
school.
funny. He tried. He tried. He literally tried,
You
and he
should.
had
He
fucking
ain't
green.
opened the school.
Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that,
Ain't no,
dog.
ain't no trying. Ain't no trying. Either you open the school or you don't open the school. Ain't no trying. Because again, why is money? Where is his money? That he keep blaming black people for not giving him money to open the school. Where the fuck is his money? How the fuck you gonna open the school and you got zero to invest in it?
Listen, I know bull. That's all I know. I know bull.
He ain't with about he ain't hey man, he ain't about shit. He ain't about shit for that school.
He really ain't.
All
But
that
at the
shit was
same time,
publicly
no, he
funded.
really ain't. I can't even. I look. All right. I know bull. Like he trying everything. Like remember when he was
You
on
know he
fucking
ain't about shit for that school. That's why it's funny.
and but no, but look, okay. I don't find that funny that he did try to open up a fucking all boys school, Frederick Douglass for the youth, all that bullshit. Come on, nigga. Like I all right. Trey, come on. Go ahead. Play that
You
shit.
laughing. And you talking about why we laughing. What the fuck? Do y'all
Because
hear
I can
I
get
ain't going laughing, but saying why y'all laughing?
the Yep, I can get the leg. Y'all get to play in his face.
What's
I can't.
funny? But your ass is laughing.
Listen, because I
Bro,
know where
Umar
his heart
is a
was at.
fool with
No, no, for
himself.
real, for real. You know how? No, listen. You know how some people they really mean well and
Man,
shit, but you just fall too deep in your
look,
bullshit.
Umar look
Like
like
you
he in
can't.
the 70s. He looked like a
I wish
70s
Raina was up.
crackhead.
I wish Raina was up right now. She can't tell you because I worked with this nigga like one time. Like, like we was testing out free condoms. Like I was one of them niggas. Y'all ever had them back in the day, Troy? Like in the strip, you used to pass out free condoms and all that bullshit.
Sister, sister, I ain't going. Could you
Oh
pass the
my
condoms
god,
out, sister?
come on,
I
man.
ain't going. Could
Yeah,
you
he
pass the
did.
condoms
Yup.
out, sister? I ain't going. Could you pass the
Yo,
condoms out, sister? I ain't going. Thank you, sister.
yo, he
Black
used to be
queens
outside like that. He'll
forever.
tell you.
White snow
Yup. He
bunnies
was one.
never.
He's always been like that. He's always been like pro. Like he used to smell like incense that didn't even smell like an incense. Like he
Let me
smelled
ask
like
you
a.
a question. Since he was your
It's
boy,
not
let me ask you
funny,
a
Ebro.
question.
No, that ain't
Did
my
you
boy.
donate to
What I'm saying is I
FDMG?
work with boy. Who? The school? Nah, I ain't never believe in it.
Did
I ain't
you
never
donate
believe
to
in it.
FDMG,
I just said I ain't never
the
believed
school?
in it. I
See
never
what
believed
the
in it.
fuck?
I just
You
never
stop talking to us then. You don't even believe in the damn school. You talking about he tried. How
He
the fuck
did.
he
Man, leave my man alone.
tried? You didn't even believe in it. You worked with this
I
nigga and
really
didn't
did.
believe.
I
Oh
did.
no.
I did. We passed out
You
condoms
can't.
together. I promise you, we did. We passed out condoms down here on South Philly. I swear to God. Him, me, Black Thought from Roots. Yeah, Malik. I know all them niggas. Yeah, we passed out condoms. Sure did.
Did you put
uh, yep, we used to go around schools and shit and do HIV and AIDS presentations and shit. All that. Sure did. Sure the fuck you did. Sure did. Yep. We used to work for
I,
Yo
I
ACAT. Look
gotta
it up.
drop down
Y'all
and
look at
come
that.
back.
Yo ACAT is Yo ACAT. Look it up. I ain't capping. Like straight up. It's called Yo ACAT. YOACAP. Yo ACAT. Y'all can look that up right now. We used to go to schools and shit, do plays about nonviolence and shit. And Umar, he was like not a director, but he used to write the script for some of the for the dudes and shit for they the non-violence and all that bullshit. Some of the reps, like I'm telling you, shit was wild back in Philly back in the day. I'm old head. That's right. I'm telling you, dog. Don't you talk about Umar no more. You hear me? Trey, do you hear me? This nigga don't care. E Brooks, get your boy. Tell him that motherfucker don't talk about my man no more. Oh, he dropped. All right. Yeah, we used to pass out free condoms and shit. Like Umar, he didn't pack them. Like we used to pack them and shit. Like I'm dead ass. I'm dead serious. Like if y'all was to ever like he available to talk to him, ask him. He'll tell you. Umar, he used to pass out kiss cement condoms. Kiss cement is the joint you put on the yummy if you want to suck and it tastes like mint. I promise you. We used to pass out free condoms together. My whole head. My whole head. Y'all tripping. Leave Umar alone. Leave Umar alone. That's my stance, Miss B. Leave Umar alone. Yeah, kiss a mess. Miss B, kiss a mess. The joints, they not lubricated, but they mint. That's the ones you know about. Listen, I'm telling you. All right. Yo, y'all think I'm capping. I know a lot of these motherfuckers that y'all been talking about. Come on, man. Come on with the owl and shit and looking. All right. Look, all right. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Ask Raina when she out. Ask Raina when she outside. She's like, a lot of these motherfuckers used to come to my house. And Raina, she was little. She'll tell you. Not little like that, but she was young. You know what I mean? She'll tell you. I ain't got no reason to cat. Umar, like, y'all ain't gonna fuck with Umar, though. He is knowledgeable, though. He really is. Like, he cap about a lot of shit. He do. He is a cat about a lot of shit. But most of the shit he ain't capping about. He know about. Did y'all ever hear him talk about how he was like a not a direct descendant, but like 3 times removed from Frederick Douglass and shit? Like he's supposed to be royalty. Like this nigga, that was far fetched. But nah, he really know his shit though. He from North Philly. He from around where we from. Yeah, Umar, like y'all ain't gonna play in Umar face no more. Damn, motherfuckers come out the woodwork. Who this Trey? Who was a Douglas family called him? Yeah, they did. They did, but no, like he's like 3 times removed though. So I don't know if that count, but he really is a descendant. Like he did the tree. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like I told you, he cared about a lot of shit, but he don't care about a lot. He cared about a lot, but a lot of shit that he is verifiable. He what, man? He what? He fucked up his breath.
That
Don't
man is
matter.
not related to no damn Frederick
Yes,
Douglass.
he is. Yes, he is.
His
Yes, he
daddy
is,
didn't
Trey.
say that they ain't related. Why his
Where you say
why
that
would
at?
his
Where you
why
say
would
that
his
at,
daddy
Trey?
lie? His daddy would be
Why? Where
a
you say
close.
that at, Trey?
What the fuck do you
Where you say that
mean?
at?
His daddy said that shit 4-5 years ago. Google it. YouTube it. His daddy didn't say it. Why the fuck would
But
his
his
daddy lie? His daddy may have lied to him too far. And he's still running around saying that dumb shit.
are you serious, Trey?
Not a
Because
ancestor of
I know.
Frederick Douglass. And
All right.
if he is, and if
Like
he
I'm not one to argue. I'm not one to argue, Trey. I'm not.
is, who gives a fuck? What does that mean?
But what means is that nigga funny as shit. That's all I
Not
know.
true.
That's it.
But if he just so
Funny
happens
as
to
fuck.
be, what does it mean?
Nothing. Nothing. He can't do us no good, can he? I just thought I put that out there. So why you
No.
trying to shit on my
You
shit,
ready to
Trey?
finish hearing your brother get
Damn.
roasted?
No, I'm hanging up. All right, I'm
You
listening.
ready?
Go ahead.
You ready to finish hearing
Yeah,
your boy get
yeah, yeah,
roasted?
yeah. You know what I mean? I tried. Go ahead. Fuck out of here. He passed out Kismet condoms. That's all I know. He did. He did with me. I used to pass them joints out too. And we used to do free HIV and AIDS presentations at schools and shit.
Pussy on Apple Pay.
Me and Umar. Fuck out of here. Sure did.
I like paying for pussy on PayPal because then I can file a claim. The pussy wasn't good.
I don't like pork.
Or I can pay for the pussy in payments. PayPal allows you to pay for the pussy in payments. How many of you guys have done that? You don't have to pay for it all at once. PayPal allows you to put it on layaway. Her pussy's
It's
on
crazy how Mad
layaway.
dropped out the bushes, dog.
Her pussy's on layaway. Paying for your pussy in 3 payments. I can get your pussy now with no money spent. I can wait on the pussy, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna pay you with this PayPal card. You gonna come and give me head and come and give me ass. After that, I'm gonna go and get some motherfucking cash. Her pussy's on their way.
Damn. 3 installments?
I'm sorry. I know it's late. I do apologize for this shit. Boy, her pussy's on their way. Oh, my man, Army vet said he was giving money and was supposed to name a school after Michael Jackson in Africa. They finally had to abandon the project after a decade. Really? What did he do with it? Pussy up. What did it? What happened? Army vet, what happened? I bet he got some pussy on their way. Listen to him. He talking to people like he directly knows them. He got robbed by his own people, allegedly. Billy Goat Gruff. Yes. Yes.
Not a gruff.
Tracy, you can.
Go gruff.
Tracy, you can. You didn't see Sassy Girl said it. You can. You can pay for these things. You can buy it with PayPal. You can pay your own way. You ain't seen the commercial? Pay your own way. Yeah, it's real. I'm not making that up. I'm not making none of this up except the song. They don't know what happened to it, but I'm just, wow, geez. That's wild. No, you can. Yeah, see, Sassy Girl said it. 3 easy payments. You can pay your own way. Pay your own way. You can pay your own way. 3 easy
I
payment
don't
with
like
0 interest, I
board,
think. I think it's
man.
0 interest.
At yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the psychologist. PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist. PayPal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST. PayPal.me/Umar the psychologist. Or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. I've never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2.
My man Big Damu said, her pussy's on their way. How are we gonna say that he's what? He's never asked for money except for the school, but you've never built the school. I mean, I like what you're doing, but I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. You look funny, but you asking for money, see? So all you black queens, I hope you listen to me. Now gather around. There's a new fool in town, and his money is somewhere in the underground. He drank about a Hennessy you got on yourself, so just let him introduce himself. His name is Umar, pronounced with a Umar.
Don't like board, Trey.
The Umar scam is your chance to get scammed. Check it out. Oh, doing it, Umar. Oh, doing it, Umar. Oh. Umar said, what? Oh, but the brother said just a minute ago, he said, how is it that everything bad has happened to Umar by black folks? And black folks is that great, and white folks is that horrible. How come nothing bad has happened to him based upon but what white people have done to him? It keep being black folks. Right, Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama. He likes his oatmeal lumpy, yes. He once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. He's sick with it. Straight gangster Mac. There's something wrong with this man. We shouldn't be talking like this. But yet here we are. Dr. Umar somehow is getting screwed over by black folks, but he loved black folks. He loved black women, but he will not marry them. Tommy, the first of his name, destroyer of all classic hits. What is some of the Andals? I forgot what it was. What did they say? Something of the Andals? Is it King of the Andals?
Can we pause it,
But no,
Trey?
it is sad if you just watch Dr. Umar Johnson and then he's able to say, well, I don't ask y'all for no money when he asked for money.
Daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy.
Well, that makes sense, Joe. Joe says, Tommy, those accounts have been linked since both are frozen. He probably transferred money to his personal account while in Africa, so the bank froze both. So you think that because he's traveling like that, they might have frozen it? It could be. Tommy, you think that they're investigating him for fraud, saying Mr. Hernandez. I don't know. Say his money somewhere in the underground. Says no conscience. Yeah. His funds way down in the underground. I look, I don't know, and I will say this. Everything he's saying could be absolutely true. This could have happened to him. This could be like, you know, a bad thing that happened. It's a horrible thing. I know all this. You are so right. Look, he ain't lying. Who else has it made do this? I don't know if it was the weed or the alcohol. Because it's 2:51 in the morning. And the more I kept saying piece of pan pizza, I wanted a piece of pan pizza. I don't know if that was just I psyched myself into wanting the pan pizza, But I now want to pay him pizza. Why in the fuck isn't Pizza Hut open 24/7 or open late like Taco Bell? And I know niggas would eat it. I'm sorry. I know that has nothing to do with anything. Let me go back to
Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. As to when the situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858.
what? No, y'all know that don't sound right.
FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and
That does
service
not
to
sound right.
provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when the situation is going to be resolved.
Y'all, I'm not even going to go into it very much because I didn't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to really talk about it. But I will just say this much. A bitch took $40,000 out of my account because I had been I didn't know that this was a thing. If you don't answer like if somebody can try to sue you for anything, and this is why you constantly gotta, I didn't know this. Somebody can sue you for something. Now, what you could try to do is try to get them to reverse it because you say, hey, I never got it. But they can do some fuck shit with where they deliver you.
At FDMG, the bank is not giving me a timeline as to when the situation is going to be resolved.
Y'all, I'm not even going to go into it very much because I didn't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to really talk about it. But I will just say this much. A bitch took $40,000 out of my account because I had been, I didn't know that this was a thing. If you don't answer like if somebody can try to sue you for anything, and this is why you constantly got to, I didn't know this. Somebody can sue you for something. If you don't pay attention, they can win a judgment against you, and you didn't see it. Now, what you could try to do is try to get them to reverse it because you say, hey, I never got it. But they can do some fuck shit with where they deliver things, and they can win a judgment on you. I never told anybody anything, and that was 40 grand. Why though? Because who the fuck just, I'm not trying to be funny and not saying that everybody has to live like that. But what I'm saying is this. He's handling supposedly a lot of money to go to a school. He should also have separate money for his own shit. He should never bank in the same place that he has that money. It was the same thing with me. I don't have just one account. You might be able to fuck up one, but you cannot fuck them all up at once. There's a reason why you don't have one. Somebody might be able to do some fuck shit to one. But if you only got one and you dealing with the type of money to get a school done, no. I didn't have a dime of a Fatherless America money in my bank account. Because how do you separate it? How do you separate it? Here's the thing. Who's his? Here's what we don't hear from. If he's handling that kind of money, why doesn't he have a CPA? Where's his CPA? Your CPA ain't looking after this money for the school, nor separating your money from the school, nor just sitting here. I mean, I don't understand. He said, what's a CPA? A certified professional accountant. Thank you. Tracy said, just like having multiple emails. Thank you. None of this makes sense. So he was handling the type of money it would take to run a school himself. Listen to Impresario. I have 6 banks, 6 accounts in different banks. This doctor isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. Yes. And I want y'all to understand, you don't have to have a bunch of money to think like this. To say, I'll have one account at this bank, one account at this bank. one account at this bank, one account at this bank. You don't have to have a lot of money to do this. I know a lot of people out here where I live at, they run a lot of small businesses. They don't let one piece of money touch the other piece of money, just like they don't let their house money touch their business money. Because if you're going to go after their business, you can go after their house. You can go after their business, then go after their house, then go after their car. No, they keep it separate. I do my business like I do my hoes, like I do my clothes. Gotta keep them separated. I do my hoes like I do my clothes. Gotta keep them separated. Hey, what I say. Paulina Funfit said, I'm back after a long hiatus, but I've been watching you in silence. Hey, Paulina, glad to have you back. Haven't seen you in a while. I wonder where you were. But yeah, this is a thing. Let them just get your shit like this. Run. Also, what else should Dr. Umar Johnson have? Not only money in the bank. You never liked that song? I do my hoes like I do my clothes. Gotta keep them separated. Do my hoes like I do my clothes. Gotta keep them separated. But this is some things that Dr. Umar Johnson should have been doing, especially all these years you've been hearing Dr. Umar Johnson say, people say that Dr. Umar Johnson was scamming them. He could have made sure this didn't happen. Now it sounds like having money, but I do say this. Yes, thank you. My man Joe said he should have had some cash. No matter what you have in the bank, you got to have something that you got at home. He should have had some cash. The banks fail and all that. You got your own shit. Say he's a medical intellectual. If you don't stop with that shit, NorCal, if you don't stop telling them lies, telling sweet little lies. You telling lies, telling fucking lies. You know he done scammed them guys. He scammed them guys. Telling lies, telling motherfucking lies. His story's not making sense. I need some evidence. I don't believe him. Umar's telling lies. No more cash on hand. Telling lies. I know Umar is telling lies. He telling lies. Telling fucking lies.
Account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when the situation is going to be resolved. If I don't have Cash App, nor does FDMG have Cash App. I do not have a Cash App. I only have Apple Pay and PayPal. If you can spare a few dollars, send it to my Apple Pay, 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858, or my PayPal, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist. Although Leo season is off to a rocky start, brothers and sisters, we will overcome.
Yeah, if he put that, y'all think about it this way. If this school exists and he puts money toward, he's already put money towards that school. You know what he has in that school right now? Equity. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. He has as much equity in that school as I have in his house. Hell, I got equity in my car, even though it fucking plummeted when you bought it. I could sell it. If I just needed money, I could sell a car. And if I just needed that much more money, I could sell them both. Right. He could tell the utility company, just like me. I don't know if I told y'all this. Like, I just a lot of stuff I don't tell y'all because why is it y'all's business like that? And why am I in a position where I'm struggling like that? Did y'all know about a month ago? Because I need somebody to remind me Monday because I need to call them people and tell them not to charge me this. Or did I tell y'all my irrigation system, the pipe busted, and for the whole weekend, like 2 days, water was running out of my yard into the street. But because it was on the side, I don't never go over there. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it until the people came to cut my grass. And they said, the people turning your water off. And I was embarrassed. I'm like, wait a minute, they better turn my water off. I said, yeah, because you have water running over here. And so I called the water people. I was like, why y'all coming water off? They said, well, you got a leak or something because you have had 450 gallons of water that has left your house in the past 2 days. I said, how much is my bill going to be? That woman said these words, are you sitting down? I said, yeah. And the white man started laughing. She said, it's $1,800. 2 days of water was $1,800. KFX said he was close, 2K, 1,800. I didn't say shit to y'all.
How do you cite your scopes without spinning it?
Oh, what the fuck? Now they claim I can put in for what do you call it? They claim I can put in for like the hardship or something and say what happened, and they may give me some kind of a discount. Yeah, like I can claim something. I forgot what it is, but I'm supposed to be able to go and fill it out online or go into the water place and tell them. Hey, it was obvious, and I spoke to the woman on the phone. I didn't do this. I wasn't just running water. But that's a crazy amount. Oh, and tell you something else that happened to me. My garage door just keeps randomly opening and shutting. I want y'all to listen to me. My garage door just keeps opening and shutting. So what I did was I said, well, I can't be in the house at night and this motherfucker just comes open while I'm laying in the bed. So what I did was I pushed the thing close. You know how the little slot thing goes in like that? So it stops it from going up and down. Well, guess what happened? It tried to go up. That thing was stopping it from going up and down. Well, apparently it said, fuck it. It kept doing it and it broke the thing up there. Yeah, right. The joys of home ownership. Like, so now I sit up there and I gotta go out there and lift that motherfucker like the Hulk. You don't want to, yes. So it pulled away from the thing at the top. So I can't put it back there. It's not the chain didn't break. It pulled away from the metal on the top of the thing. It pulls up the door. So it broke off that. I wasn't even thinking about the emergency release thing. You're telling me that, and I was like, oh shit. No, it is time to move. I think it is. So as soon as they drop the interest rates, I'm dropping the hammer on selling his house. Paulina, who tried to interview your friend? You say one of my friends is an IG model and he was trying to do content with her. I told her not to. I sent her the link of Tommy's interview with his daughter, and that was enough. His daughter. His who? Whose daughter did I interview? Yes, I'd like to go back to Arizona. Whose daughter did I interview? Yeah, right, Joe. If I'd have thought about it that way, I didn't even think about it that way. If I'd have just pulled the chain, it would have been off the chain. No, this house is cursed. It'd have been off the chain. It'd have been off the chain. But anyway, let's see what he got to say.
Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters. Lay down on floors, and we applying for a certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to
Dr. Umar was trying to interview. Whoa. Who was what? Wait a minute. The 23-year-old was trying to do content on OnlyFans? That loudmouth bitch. Well, I guess, I mean, people probably want to see it. I guess people might want to see it.
To Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. Enjoy your weekend. Leo season forever. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Black. Oh, let me ask y'all something. Why would he be saying black queens forever, snow bunnies never, at a time in which he's letting us know that a black queen got it to where he's not only out of the school's money, he's out of his own money as well? Yeah, there wasn't really an interview though. She called in. I didn't get a chance to really interview her. She was just acting wild. So he didn't do OnlyFans. He didn't have sex with her because she was rude to me. Now you should never let that happen, sir. You should do it and then show me and be like, "Ha, we got her." But no, that's why I labeled the show the way I did, ladies and gentlemen. Umar begs retarded black queens to donate more money, because you have to be a retard to do this. Oh, she decided not to do content with him. I didn't know she did content. She doesn't advertise it. If she does content, she doesn't advertise it. Dr. Umar doesn't say anything about it. But it's a complete grift with him talking about, just simply say black queens forever, and that makes them happy. They have never, again, y'all see how they went after my daughter and me because of what they say I do, but they don't go after Umar because of what he actually does. And they go after his daughter for saying she did him wrong. No, I'm just saying, like, when I was on her page, she didn't say anything about it. You typically say things. I mean, if you have content somewhere, you typically say something about it. If you're trying to make money off of it, it's a weird thing. I talk about Only Fight Club. You mean you're trying to send me one? I got an email and all kind of stuff. It ain't hard. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is how easy it is to scam black women. You just say the things that you think they want to hear, which is always that they're right and you're wrong. That's the only thing that makes them happy. They're right, you're wrong. I don't understand how that's a thing that people would want to hear constantly, that I'm right, that I'm good. I just don't understand it. But black women cannot take anything other than compliments. And that is not the way to live when all you want to hear are compliments. Oh, wait a minute, you said your friend? Whoa, your friend is beautiful. What kind of, wait a minute, what kind of content were they trying to do? They were trying to carpet munch? Everybody was carpet munching. Those hoes were scissor hunching. Oh, everybody was carpet munching. Those hoes were scissor hunching. And the room smelled like crunching, munching. Or some motherfucking corn chips or something. Oh. Everybody was carpet munching. Everybody was. I'm assuming you are pretty too, Paulina, but I don't know any of you guys. But what, Paulina, you trying to do some content with me? With Paulina, you and your friends, y'all trying to let me beat your back out? Is that what y'all trying to do, Paulina? Well, then I don't want to hear about this shit. I don't want to hear about this shit. It doesn't help me then. Don't tell me about things that don't help me. I hate when people tell me about things that don't help me at all. Oh, my friends got big tits. They gonna let me suck them? No. Well, then why am I hearing about it? I know son didn't buy me another drink, but I'm gonna buy one for myself. This is on me. All right, I appreciate you guys for being here with me tonight. We had a wonderful time watching the movies, and if you didn't get a chance to watch the movie tonight, don't worry about it. You'll have to come watch it over in the, because they kicked it off. Now, I've just figured that out, but we can go over and you can watch it over in the room, the upper room. Now, you can go watch it over in the OnlyFans. That's why I love my OnlyFans Telegram room. Those of you who didn't get a chance to watch the movie Sinners with us, don't worry. Over in OnlyFans, it will be placed over there, but it will have to be placed in 2 parts. But it'll be 2 fun parts to watch. 1 part and a second part for all the people who stayed up with me and stayed up to 3:16 tonight. I appreciate you. To all the people who've sent me links on the website for me to put up old videos, I will get to them. I appreciate you guys. And continue to keep doing them. If you are a subscriber of the website and you see a video that's not there, send me the link and say, hey, put it up. And I'll put it up. I appreciate you guys. Shouts out to Ozzy Osbourne. You guys heard that they, the deaths do come in 3. It was funny when somebody said that. Well, check it out. There was Malcolm Jamal Warner. There was Ozzy Osbourne. And then yesterday, I think it was yesterday, or the day before, it was Hulk Hogan. Shouts out to those 3. 3 big ones. Take us home, Ozzy. Yesterday, there's an ordinary world. Somehow I have to. Oh, I love that song. Save a Prayer. Yeah, Simon is say, am I the same girl in Twilight World? I don't say break out. Grim, tell him, Grim. Twilight World is a beautiful song. Listen to Twilight World. The
All right. I think I believe he's finished with it there. And I'm finished as well. That's all I got. To the next episode. We out.